from the Punch newspaper this morning. The leading story there says ASC seeks justice for 20-year-old assaulted deaf girl. Alleged terrorism have no case to answer, Kanu tells court.
Hello, good people of Ekiti State and its environment. For your private, political, family, or club meetings, and so on, of not more than 50 to 100 participants, we introduce to you Adamimogo Event Hall. Yes! Right at Olojudo's Palace, Adamimogo 107.7 FM's compound, Ido Ekiti. Ample parking space, good security, clean environment. You also have the opportunity to book for a media publicity of your event on our fast-growing social media platforms. All these for a talking. Simply visit us at Olojudo's Palace, Ido Ekiti, or call the following numbers for more inquiries: 0803 526 5812 or 0916 340 0878 or 0806 511 4430. You can also call 0806 380 8891 at Adamimogo Event Hall. We are waiting for your patronage.
Welcome back. In case you are just joining the program this morning, you are listening to the Daily Dose on Adamimogo 107.7 FM. We've given you headlines from the Punch newspaper, the Daily Post newspaper, and the Vanguard newspaper. Now it's time to get into the details of these headlines. And don't forget, you can also be part of the program this morning by calling on our studio lines 0704 700 7701, or you can call 0707 276 6278. Let's start from the Punch newspaper. PDP APC trade words as EFCC arrests 15 ex-Plateau lawmakers. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the All Progressives Congress in Plateau State on Thursday traded words following the arrest of 15 former lawmakers, including ex-Speaker Moses Thomas Sule, by Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The Punch reported that the anti-graft agency on June 17, 2025, apprehended the former legislators who are currently serving as liaison officers to Governor Caleb Motwang in their various constituencies over allegations of money laundering and abuse of office. The FCC specifically accused them of violating the Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 and procurement irregularities. Other arrested former lawmakers are Gwonson Fom, Sani Abubakar, Philip Gwom, Timothy Dantog, Happiness Matthew Akawu, Cornelius Dontiok, among others. In a statement on Thursday, the PDP condemned the arrests, alleging that they were orchestrated by APC leaders in the state for political gain. In the statement signed by PDP State Publicity Secretary Jonathan Amadi, the party described the action as a political witch hunt aimed at suppressing opposition voices ahead of the 2027 election and undermining the current PDP administration in the state. The story is an interesting one. It's on the Punch newspaper this morning. PDP APC trade words as EFCC arrests 15 ex-Plateau lawmakers. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my lady presenter.
Good morning to you, sir.
Happy Friday, Oloyin.
Same to you, sir.
Let me speak my mind about the killings in the Benue State. My name is Comrade Adedoye, explicitly from Osuekiti.
Welcome, comrade.
Let the federal government warn every legislators from Benue State and in the north exclusively. Let everybody go back to his or her local government in the north. These areas where killings is a recurring decimal, the federal government release money to the local government there. In Benue State, everybody cannot dump back in Makurdi there. There is no insurgent that can enter Makurdi and kill over 200 people. Everybody wants to live in a city. These areas where where people are killed belongs to a local government, and the federal government release money to this area. There is no area where insurgents will enter and kill 200 people and travel over 500 kilometers and they will capture them. It is shameful. It did not. I'm trying to say that. It cannot happen in Southwest because towns in Southwest are closely related. Let those people from the north go back to their local government that were opened with tattered buildings, with mud blocks, where...
All right, thank you very much for your contribution this morning, comrade. Hello, good morning. Hello. From the foreign scene on the Punch newspaper, European Iranian diplomats to meet as U.S. moves joining Israel campaign. European foreign ministers will hold talks on Friday with their Iranian counterparts, hoping to reach a diplomatic solution to the war with Israel as U.S. President Donald Trump mourns the prospect of U.S. involvement. Israel claiming Iran was on the verge of developing a nuclear weapon launched airstrikes against its arch-enemy a week ago, triggering deadly exchanges. Sirens sounded in southern Israel on Friday morning after missiles were launched from Iran, the Israeli army said. It earlier warned people in Iran's northern industrial area of Sefidrund to evacuate ahead of Israeli strikes. Israeli police said emergency response teams and bomb disposal experts were operating at the site of a projectile impact in the southern city, while the rescue service said it had not received reports of any wounded. The country's military, meanwhile, said it had struck dozens of targets in Tehran overnight, including what is called the Center for the Research and Development of Iran's Nuclear Weapons Projects. European leaders urging de-escalation have struggled to hold talks with Iran, as Trump said he would decide within the next 2 weeks whether to involve the United States in Israel's bombing campaign. It's also on the Punch newspaper this morning. If you want to get details of that story, European Iranian diplomats meet as U.S. moves joining Israel campaign. Cooperative eyes grant to revive Southwest economy. Although a cooperative conglomerate is seeking grants and international funds. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my presenter.
Good morning to you, sir.
It was due to a very bad service.
Okay, sir.
I was talking about the problem in Benue State.
Yes, sir.
The problem in Benue State, let the federal government force every legislator, the House of Rep, the Senate, to go back to their different local government. Federal government releases allocation to different local government where people are killed. Everybody cannot dump park in Makurdi. Everybody cannot dump park in a very fat town. These areas where people are killed belong to one local government or the other, and they have chairmen. Let government force them. Let them go there and create buildings and build buildings. If a town is populated and they're packed, the students will not find it easy to penetrate those areas. But farmers are left inside the bush with tattered buildings, with mud block, with a leaf houses, and the soldiers will come there and begin to kill them. Where are the shermen in the north? Where these people are killed recently? The federal government will force them to go back to their local government. The northerners they receive enough allocation for the local government.
All right, comrade. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Let me appreciate the governor of the state. Wow, is doing well. But every community in the state is adequately taken care. By the grace of God, God will bless him.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, comrade. And from the Punch newspaper, Odua Cooperative eyes grants to revive Southwest economy. Odua Cooperative Conglomerate is seeking grants and international funds from donor agencies to advance the cooperative movement in southwest Nigeria. The president of the conglomerate, Chief Felix Ajibode, made this announcement on Tuesday at a special cooperative stakeholders meeting held at Cooperative Building in Dugbe, Ibadan, Oyo State. Ajibode said the meeting was convened to jointly deliberate and take decisions on the opportunities offered by the recent World Meets in Giessen conference hosted by IHK Global held in Freiburg, Germany. The conference drew together about 150 countries across the world, including Nigeria, Brazil, India, and China, among others. The story is on the Punch newspaper this morning. Odua Cooperative eyes grants to revive Southwest economy. You can get details there. Hello, good morning. The Post newspaper 30 million naira donation was for crusade, not personal gift. That is from Kebbi Khan. The Christian Association of Nigeria Khan Kebbi State chapter has debunked reports claiming it rejected a 30 million naira donation from the state government during a recent Christian crusade in Beni, Kebbi. In a statement signed by its chairman, Venerable Ayuba Kanta, the association clarified that the money was not a personal gift to any religious leader, but support from the state government for the Kebbi State Healing and Deliverance Crusade. The quote, he said, and I quote, the 30 million was in support of the crusade jointly organized by the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, and Khan Kebbi State Chapter. According to the association, Pastor Paul Enechi, who ministered at the event, has a standing policy not to accept personal gifts during his ministry activities. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Thank the Jim Mobile. Speaking.
Welcome to the show.
So I just say, please, politician ruling must give dividend of democracy to their people. In Plateau and others, Plateau lawmaker should let the EFCC to know about their stewards and dividend money laundering against them. I worry some about killers in Benin and other states in Nigeria. The time I heard the death of my loving father, my Joshua mother, was buried yesterday at the Omodo family. Good. This family keep the dividend of democracy to people, and they allow the people to enjoy the free entry instead of access card. The politicians to cultivate the habit of being good, unlike my father, my real Baba, the former commissioner for health in the state. The man is a good man, Mr. Thomas. Yes. So Almighty God must be with all of us. If you see Tinubu, you know that this man accommodating people in his regime. That is why people love him and feel our governor of Ekiti State here. And CIN also in Ayetoro, in empowering people also. Then do it at the right time. The man is a good man too. So do good to your people. Even if the FCC call you, list the name of people you allow to enjoy the dividend of democracy. See the man, we call this man the former governor of Central Bank, having 753 houses is very bad. Let us cultivate the habit of giving people and allow our people to enjoy the dividend of democracy.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning. Thanks for your contribution. From the pages of the Daily Post, what must be done for Benue to have peace? CDS Musa. General Christopher Musa, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, has suggested that the Benue State government needs to rely step in to ensure we address and bring all the parties together in the crisis. This is even as the CDS say the issue of land grabbing in the state is political. Musa stated this on Thursday while feeding questions on Arise Television's primetime program. According to the CDS, people in Benue believe there is a land grabbing going on because over time they had been attacked. He said, and I quote, "From my own assessment, three things matter. The people in Benue State believe there is a land grabbing going on. They have that perception because over time this has happened." Okay, please, the last call on the program this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Mr. Taiwo from Iko.
Good to have you on the show, Mr. Taiwo.
I want to commend the president and Tinubu for the quick intervention and the fire brigade approach is using to cool down the war that is about to emanate in Benue State. This is what we are saying. When there is crisis like this that is engulfing the lives of the masses, the federal government should, with immediate effect, look for what should be done with immediate effect to make sure that they nip it in the bud. It's a very good intervention. The same thing is happening in some other areas like Kosovo and so on, like that. So when the life of the individual, the life of we the masses should be a paramount interest to our leaders, so that they should come in with immediate effect and cushion the effect. Then I want to sincerely appeal to anybody who want to praise whoever on the radio. If you want to praise whoever, you go to and pay.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution this morning. And that's all we could take on today's Daily Dose on Adamimogo 107.7 FM Iduikiti. Many thanks for being part of the show this morning. Until next time, till I come your way, my name remains Ayomide Surulere. Bye for now. And